My arch nemesis. I can't get over.
Bro. I
I
can't get
can't
over
get
that he
over
didn't
him being
kill
on
him.
the right. Oh, I thought you were gonna say like I can't get over him being on the construction site and the guy peeks into like the SUV and then he's just like comes up.
Also, like the security guard should have just said, "Hey, stay down there." To Vito, he should have just been like, "Hey, somebody
Yeah.
pulled in. Stay down there. Let me drive away."
It is funny that Vito heard a noise and was like, "Let me get up and look at
at the
this
construction site
at the
that
construction site."
all the wise guys go to.
Uh, favorite favorite part of that construction site. Well, that may not even be the same place, but I think Tony went once and like he had like a back office or something, and then he.
I think that was at
Uh,
Barone Sanitation.
okay, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's just like
Yeah. He talks to
classic.
the manager and the secretary that's like cleaning
How
his
you
office
doing?
out. Yeah, he's like I think he says saved again Christian or something like born again Christian, and then Tony's like immediately knows he can try to fuck her.
God, love it. Uh,
She
confession: I've never
whatever
watched
happened
many things
whatever
in New
happened
York.
there. I just like saying that. That girl that I fucked. Whatever happened there.
She was a good kid.
She was one of us. This thing of ours, fucking
This thing of
secretaries.
ours. The
How come we don't?
bada bing.
I'm gonna just start referring to this podcast as the thing of ours.
It's a good one. This thing of ours.
This thing of ours getting together once every 2 years to riff on a show
The
we
last
love.
time was yeah, uh Sopranos and the State of the Union.
In
Uh
this fucking country,
so
Pete Hexton is a fucking hero.
Tony would be Meadow starts dating Baron Trump. She's in this new season.
Bro, Barry Trump, how old is he now? Is he fucking like 21? Is he?
I don't
Can
know,
he
but he's like
drink?
7 foot, 7 foot 2. Did you see the memes of him like towering over like the Capitol like as he walks with Trump? They just made him like obscenely tall.
Yeah.
He looked like
Imagine being Donald
Nosferatu,
Trump.
like
Imagine being Donald Trump Jr., dude. You're just like
dude,
the
being crushed by
namesake,
his
but
younger
also like
brother,
the
dude.
weirdest looking one.
Wait, oh yeah, you're right. He's the one that looks like he's like
Like
kind of
Beavis or
messed up,
something.
right?
Like he
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Like
Doesn't have the
wait,
hair.
I thought that was Eric.
Oh yeah, that is Eric. That Beavis is Eric.
But I,
That's
I
right.
love the fact that
Butthead is
I am
Don.
his kids look like Beavis and Butthead.
His kid Eric and fucking Eric and I already forgot Don look like Beavis and Butthead. Baron is the
Oh
only
god.
normal one because he has that fucking pure Russian blood in him.
Jesus. He's a Slav, bro. Love those Slovenians.
I just want him to fucking start
Um,
walking around in tracksuits at the White House, and everything is forgiven, Trump.
it'll be like that meme of that one guy just looking around in the tracksuit. Um,
The Black
dude,
House.
yeah. Oh my God. Just super off topic, but there's a really funny SNL sketch about like dudes that look like Beavis and Butthead that you need to
I've seen
watch.
that. It's
Also,
fucking
okay,
yeah, with
pretty funny,
Gosling on
right?
it. Yeah, it's really
Yeah, and
funny.
he's just like, who, me? And he's got like the teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the just exposed gums.
It's so funny, dude.
Just do more shit like that, SNL.
Yeah. Oh, was Alec Baldwin allowed back or like is he in jail for like murdering that person? Did he kill
No,
somebody?
he got
He got out of it, pardon?
Oh, I don't even think he got acquitted. I think the charges were dropped.
Oh.
Wait, was he acquitted?
That's what acquitted means. I thought it meant like you're quitting, like
I
they're
acquitted.
quitting to charge you.
I acquitted this shit. No,
Nah, not
okay. So
not.
the charges were dismissed.
Okay.
So I don't think that's I don't think that's acquitted. I think that's even better because it didn't even get it didn't even come down to like the jury or anything.
Okay, that's better for him. It's as if it
Hmm.
never happened. The
Double
attorney made it
jeopardy.
go away. They can't charge a wife and a husband.
I'm gonna marry the person first, and then I'm gonna legally shoot him. No,
If
I think that
today,
was actually a tragedy.
yeah, me too.
That was
But yeah, absolutely.
actually. Yeah, me too. Serious.
But in all
I
seriousness,
don't even understand how they could have fucking even charged him. I don't
well, they
understand how
said
that
that
was.
he was negligent because he shot a woman in the face, right?
Yeah.
Or
I think the thing was that no, I think what actually got him was that he wasn't just an actor; he was also like the producer. So he was in charge of
yes,
like
he was in
everybody.
charge.
He was in charge of hiring the fucking idiot who was in charge of guns.
And then he also like refused like to he was like I don't know, very like just like very standoffish.
Just
But I feel like this
cavalier.
happens. Yeah, I just like boom, boom, boom. I feel like this has happened before. Didn't
He was
like
trying to do the wanted, like, hey, watch me bullet it. Just trying to bullet, bend the bullet.
yeah, he was doing the you motherfuck, you motherfuck. Who's got
Yeah.
the freaking gabagoo?
Yeah, he was trying to do like a standoff to like a fucking revolver shit. Maybe that's why. Speedy Gonzalez, motherfucker. Fucking Alec Baldwin, bro.
Hey, you know, it'd be funny
He killed the
if
person.
yeah.
He
Oh,
fucking ended a life, bro.
that's not funny. That part
No,
is
that's
not
not
funny.
fun. No, 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 no.
You
It's
know what would be
the
funny
imagining what.
if Trump brings his sentence back because he played him on SNL. He's like, actually, you are getting convicted of that murder.
Trump is just like, um, I'm
Uh,
appointing a new judge to the case.
yeah, it's that Lorena Bobbitt woman or whatever the fuck you said, Kim Conti from Florida, the
Oh,
AC.
the fucking the oh fuck what
Lorena
the
Bobbitt.
judges. Lorena, I already forgot who that is again. Is that the
She's
chick
the
who
one
cut
who
that
had,
guy's penis off?
yeah, yeah. Dude, our fucking brain rot is real. Just
Just
remembering
a brain
90s
rot.
pop culture
Judge
items.
Can Judge Eileen Cannon,
They bring Judge Ito. He's huge.
Samuel Alito, Judge Dredd, bro. That's what we need now these days.
We need justice. Wait, was Judge Dredd the Stallone character?
Stallone made him. Well, Stallone brought him to the movie, the
And
big
then like
screen
Keith
first.
Urban did it, right? Or someone
Keith
else.
Urban.
Someone else
Oh
played.
yeah, Keith
Someone
Urban.
else
Yeah,
played Judge Dredd recently.
yeah, it is Keith. Wait, is that his name?
Keith
The actor?
Urban. Keith Urban has had surprisingly a lot of roles. Like he's about to
Well,
be. He was in
hold
Lord of
on.
the
Keith
Rings.
Urban. Keith Urban is the country singer.
Oh, Carl Urban. Urban Castellano.
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow from Family Matters.
He played a cop.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I
Yeah.
just
Carl Urban
rewatched
did play.
that. I just rewatched Family Matters for
Yeah.
the first time in like 20 years. Carl Winslow is kind of funny. Then
He
Urkel
made you love
ruined it.
cops before cops were universally hated in this nation.
Right, exactly. Like I was like, he's just had a loving family, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think back then cops actually probably were like patrolling like the community and like part at least 50% of their calls were fucking helping like old ladies cross the street.
well,
Um,
there was a lot of goodwill in the '80s with the Police Academy movies, but it's just all
yeah.
evaporated in the last few years. Uh, Back then, cops were just pulling pranks on their superior officer, like
Yeah.
making his porta
Yeah.
potty fall over, or
Yeah.
having him
There
end
was
up
very little like
in a gay
kneeling on
club.
necks and a lot more like making machine gun noises.
Okay, new pod idea. We need to do a watch along for a Police Academy movie and stream it.
We do one episode, one movie, and then
Right.
reconvene in 8 years.
8 years, yeah. And we'll call the first one will be Police Academy 2. It'll be great.
I don't think I've ever
I
seen
love
any
those
of the
80s.
Police Academy movies like through like from beginning to end. I just
Bro, I
know them
love
through
those
like
movies.
the zeitgeist.
It's weird. Like I'm like a kid of the 90s and 2000s, but like I just love 80s movies. They're great.
Yeah,
Action,
dude.
comedy.
Yeah, I got really disappointed when I found out that fucking Sylvester Stallone is like a Trump dick sucker.
I mean,
Like
they're all Trump
Rocky,
dick suckers.
yeah,
Well,
I think
except Arnold,
Rocky's
I
just
guess. Arnold's not, I guess.
yeah, which is funny because he's like the Austrian, like
But
the
he's the
fucking
immigrant.
like the one guy from Germany.
The one guy you would think.
I've seen this before.
Hey, Bennett, let off some steam.
His blood just
I
like
love
his.
Commando, bro. Fucking whore. Now I'm just saying random lines that are
I'm
going to
trying
be
to think
taken
of
out of
another
context.
Stallone quote that's not the "I'll be back." Although it
Oh,
does fit with
Stallone or
Trump, he came
Schwarzenegger?
back. Oh,
He
Schwarzenegger.
did come back. I'll be back, and he came back. Oh. Wait, was
I'll be
Trump in one of
blacked.
his movies? Remember when Trump was in Home Alone 2?
I can't. Every time I watch that movie, dude, because we watched it a couple of times during the holiday season,
Of
it's just
course,
like
it's a
pisses
part of the
me off
holiday
each time,
tradition.
bro. Yeah.
You just rewind. You just flip
Why
off the
did the
camera.
media just keep giving him like TV spots, bro? I don't get it.
It's funny because like even in the 80s, like they were like, "Oh, I think this guy's a scammer. Like he's not really rich or like smart." But like they
Yeah,
just kept letting
but
him get away with it.
he is just really good at just like entertaining. I'll give him that, bro. Hey Trump,
Very
if you're
entertaining.
listening, you are a good entertainer, bro.
Kind of
Just
funny.
I feel like Hollywood should have just gave him a couple feature length films, and
Didn't didn't we
we'd be
talk
saved
about
right
this
now.
like in 2017 on your podcast? It was like he just wants a fucking like TV network. He just wants to be like a celebrity.
Somebody
He
just give
doesn't
this
want to
guy a
be
fucking
president.
network.
He doesn't want to be
Yeah, he
president.
doesn't.
He only wants to be president now
As
because
soon as he
he's
lost
a
the election, bro,
criminal.
the Democrats should have just passed the law. Biden should have ratified it. Should have signed
Yeah,
it into law. That's just like Trump. Just give
Trump
him a
Amendment.
holiday, and fucking let him buy Newsmax, and we'd be fine right
Like
now, dude.
give him you're like give the
Just
cat
give him
like laser
MSNBC, bro.
pointer.
Like, just give him MSNBC as long as people suck his dick every once in a while. I guess that's all he wants. People to be like, "You're great," because he never heard it from his dad.
Do you remember when the first like update to a game happened? It must have been PS3, right? Like before that, you bought the
Oh
game. That was it. You
yeah,
bought a game.
yeah, yep.
Like
And I
you
feel
bought
like
it at
games were more
launch.
polished too, dude. Games
Well,
were
that's
back
what I was
then
gonna say.
before
Like
updates.
you bought a game at launch. You're probably gonna get a buggy copy. So like sometimes you'd have to wait like a couple months.
Yep, yep. That shit happened with
um,
The Witcher. I remember that was a big one.
and now like you get a game, it immediately already is already getting a firmware update.
Yeah.
And you but yeah, I can't remember the first like transaction thing that happened. I wonder what it was. Like what was the first DLC?
Yeah, I don't remember either. Just a standalone DLC that
I
was
feel like
like.
it has to be Call of Duty, like a gun or something.
Well, the
Why is
first
it
ever I
the
think it was the Elder Scrolls, like horse armor. That was the first ever, or are you talking about like a whole like new levels and shit, like a whole new.
Oh no, no,
Um,
no. I just meant like just
the
anything
first thing
like
they
that.
charged for it was that it
Yeah.
was the horse
Wow.
armor. It was like,
Bethesda, you
yeah,
bastards.
head of the game, still doing it.
Yeah. Virtual currency. It's just basically just Trump coin again. Talk to a coin. Here's
Yeah, people are
50,000
just pissed.
virtual coins.
Yeah, people are getting their first taste of DLC.
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude, that they're investing all this fucking money into a coin, and people who've probably never fucking think Bitcoin is a scam or some shit, and they're putting
Yeah.
like hundreds of billions of dollars into this fucking coin.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, or you worry about like your chest, your money in the game, right? Because like I have friends that play games and they're like, oh yeah, I have like this much money in it. I was like,
I have
okay.
18 billion zen,
Yeah,
50
yeah,
billion
yeah.
zenny. And it's like, then you ask them
And
like,
so
well,
it'd be
what can
like,
you afford? I can afford
right.
like an extra skin on my car.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I have real money. But I'm not spending it in this.
It's funny you talk about that. I think there's websites where people can exchange uh, in-game gold for World of Warcraft for real money, and it's like 6,000 like real gold is like $200. It's like not a.
Wow.
It's not even like, oh, you're getting like $20 will get you a shit ton of money. It's like you still have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get fake coins.
Just to buy in virtual items.
Yeah, so you get the money so you can just buy potions or something.
But the competition breeds that, right? It's like, well, if I don't do it, they're gonna do it and they're gonna be better at this than me
Yeah, I
or
think
whatever.
people who spend the money, it's because they don't have the time, right?
They don't
So
got
like,
girlfriends.
it's funny you laugh at that, dude. But these guys, I think the fucking content streamers literally are like just fucking models and shit
I
while
know, no,
they
I know.
like play
It's
World
like
of
flip the
Warcraft.
world. It's like flip the world, dude. That
The
it's
internet is
the
completely just
the e-girls.
destroyed. Yeah. They're just like rolling around in fucking Maseratis and shit, playing World of
God,
Warcraft. The
how do we
nerds have
miss out
won,
on
bro.
this?
The
How do we
nerds
miss
won.
out on this? I knew I should have paid
We were too
attention
busy
then.
making fun of them, bro. That's why. Too busy thinking we know better. Roasted
No,
them.
I was just a dumb nerd. Like I was nerdy but never learned how to
You're
do any
never
of this
like
stuff.
geeky. You only like Star
Right.
Wars, but never like smart enough to like collect cards.
But never learned how to code properly.
Yeah, you were nerdy enough to like Pokemon, but stupid enough to like never take care of your cards. Just they got
Under
lost.
Never understood the trading card aspect
Me
game of
either.
it. So and yeah, I didn't put them in a binder, so they all got messed
Yeah,
up and had no value.
yeah. Your
It's
dad was like,
true.
here. Your dad
Literally
like bought you
true.
a whole like booster box and was like, just keep this
Yeah,
somewhere. He's
please.
like
Just
immediately
keep
cracked
this.
them open and peeled all the hollow foil, thinking it was
They just
stickers.
They just have like Lunchables pizza sauce on them, just covered in Cheeto dust.
You like drew like your own designs for Pokemon on top of it.
I
Irving Mon.
wrote, yeah, I wrote on the holographic Mew card, Irving Mon.
You wrote Irving on every single card, property of Irving. You like scraped it with
Not that,
a little
yeah,
sword,
that
so nobody
that
a
way they
little
don't get
knife.
stolen. They don't get stolen at recess. You know what's crazy? I wish I would have kept all my toys that I had because I feel like you look at all like the retro stuff and it's all like on eBay for like hundreds of bucks.
Dude, I think about that
For
with my kids too, bro. Like I'm like,
yeah,
but then I just look at their room and it's just so much
yeah.
shit.
It's
I
like,
end up giving it to Goodwill.
and then you understand why our parents threw our toys away.
Yeah. But then, like, fucking 25 years from now, my son will be like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that's my old Batman toy. It's worth
right.
$18,000.
And you have to buy it on eBay for him when you just had it in the closet, just
I just fucking gave it to
threw it
the
away.
local
You're just
church.
like, God.
Who gives a
It's at
shit? I
Thrift
don't care.
World and on Ferguson. Yeah,
Well, I
for
think
like a
about,
dollar.
like, should I buy Pokemon cards right now for my kids? Like, just buy them and hold them, or buy and
Oh,
stuff.
that's the
And
thing,
then
right? Like
maybe,
people like leave packs unopened. They do like openings now.
yeah, on whatnot or whatever, people they'll buy cards.
How
They'll
can
buy
there be
booster
so
packs.
many? Because I feel like they'll buy like card decks from like the 90s and open them.
Um, no, I don't know if they're going that far back, but yeah, they'll buy like, oh, this is a base set two, base set three, which
Yeah.
are they printed more of them out. So yeah, Pokemon they printed a shit ton of the first base, or they printed a lot, but not like a shit ton. And then as it went up to the next base two, then three, and then the next whatever, they started printing more and more. So now like whenever Pokemon like print shit out, they print
Hmm.
fucking millions and millions of cards. So I'm like, is this should I collect anything or is it just gonna be like the Barry Bonds card? Like everyone fucking has one, like
Yeah.
even now, fucking 30 years later, like, they're worth a couple bucks. They're not worth anything. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth even, hey, I bought $200 for this shit and then in 20 years it's worth like, $200 with inflation.
Because it fluctuates. Like I remember like I had some baseball cards from like 1999 and I remember like in
Mm-hmm.
2001 like checking like the magazines at the store and it's like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is worth $80." But then like I
Yeah.
checked it like a year ago and it's like, "Oh, it actually like doesn't matter. It
Yeah, it's
like
not worth
it's
shit.
worth nothing because more shit has been printed since then." I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I should have sold it when I was 10 years old."
What's funny, it's like there was that I remember seeing a YouTube video that there was a big boom in the 80s and 90s where
Hmm.
there were a bunch of baseball collectors who were like, oh my god, this card is worth a ton of money from the 50s and
Hmm.
60s and Horace Wagner, there's only a couple left.
Yeah, the
So they just
T206.
yeah, then so they just
I
started
know the number.
churning out, like they just started like printing hundreds of millions of cards to the manufacturers, right?
Uh-huh.
So then it's like, do you not realize why that card is valuable? It's because it's rare. So if you print
Right.
out, 50,000 rookie cards for fucking Barry Bonds, no one's gonna want them. Like everyone's gonna have one. No one's gonna fucking pay money for them. You
Yeah.
know. So it's the
You're
same
right.
thing. Like scarcity causes the value to go up.
Yeah, like I don't know what that business is like now, but you're right. Well, I feel like they kind of figured that out with like the way that they do like limited drops, right? Like they create the own scarcity to make sure that it's that more valuable or whatever.
Yeah, which is kind of annoying to me because
Because I want it and I can't get it.
yeah. What was this name? It's this. They do the same shit.
PewDiePie.
Magic, the Wizard of the Coast of people who make Magic the Gathering.
Oh, right. They're the
They do
ones
the
that
same
also did the
shit.
Pokemon ones,
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
it?
they do. Yeah, I think they print out
At least
Pokemon
they did
too.
in the 90s.
Uh, yeah, I don't know if they still do. I don't think they do
They did
anymore.
the original ones we had like in 98, 99. They
Yeah,
did those for sure.
yeah. They 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 do that
The
shit where
deep, big trading card.
they do control the big trading card. They do the shit where they like do control the like market manipulation with the card. Like they know that there's certain cards that are worth a shit ton of money, so they just won't print them for a while, and then people are buying this one card. First of all, I don't know why people are buying the cards. They
Mhm.
not knowing that at any moment they could just print it out
Mhm.
again, and it's like goes fucking to the to the floor. So people will buy cards and they'll be worth like this is a $200 card, a $100 card, and then in the next release it's worth like fucking $2, $3.
What the hell? This is more volatile than Hawk Tuah coin, or
Those
maybe
400.
that's what they should do.
I think people should just fucking do what kids do, which is just write on a piece of paper. This is this card. This is Mewtwo.
Yeah, create
Just
your own
pretend.
cards. Did you
Just
ever
print it
just
on a
draw your own
printer.
Pokemon cards?
Yeah, everybody did that shit.
Yeah. Uh, Man, I should look for my binder. I wonder if I still have any. I also have like some of the old '90s X-Men cards. Need to check it out.
You should
And
look for your
Salem,
binder.
and
If
then get
anything,
one
because
kid.
I think a lot of people's binders are being bought out by collectors. So you might
Yeah,
get,
just
if you
as
get a
is.
couple $100, who cares? Fuck. A grand?
Get me point 0.0001 Trump coin. I don't know. I like physical media. Maybe that's an old head thing, right? So it's like I'd rather have like something I can hold than like I've never been into like the digital trading cards or shit like that.
Yeah.
Like what was that shit that was real popular for like a little bit? What was it? Like even the Mavs were doing it. Like where like you save a JPEG and you own it, but it's like you
Oh
can't you
yeah,
pirate
the
that?
fucking yeah. They were doing the I forgot what they called the board ape.
Yeah,
I know
that
what you're
shit,
talking
but I don't
about.
know what it was called.
I
Yeah.
forgot what
But
it's called
anyways,
too.
I was like, and then everyone's
Yeah.
like, wait, this is a scam. Like you're literally saving a JPEG. I'm just gonna hit save as.
Yeah. I forgot what they were called too, but yeah, it was
God.
so stupid that people were doing that. Oh, this is they were
NFT,
calling like digital art or some shit like that. But yeah, it was
non-fungible tokens.
hey, stupid! The fungibility is the best part.
Not fuckables or some shit.
Hey, the best part about money is that it's fungible. You fucking idiot. Hey, I got some non-valuable money here. You want to buy
Non-valuable
it?
tokens. That's Tony laughing them out of the script
Yeah.
about him being
Hey, yo,
saying
P,
that.
we're selling them boxes that say worthless, and we're telling them it's worth $1 million.
It's the perfect scam.
Yeah, the perfect scam
It's
because we're telling them it's non fungible.
it was literally a better scam than when
It
they
was
like found all those phone cards.
it was non fungible NFTs were just like you're buying like a link to like a fucking a web page or something.
Yeah.
And when they go to the web pages, this is Irvin's web page. This picture belongs to Irvin.
It's literally what it is though, right?
$800 billion industry.
$800. It was just
I
like,
think
here's your personal URL.
when they talk about the U.S. being the most powerful economy, I feel like it's 50% shit like that. Like
God,
50% of the money is just made up in the internet,
it's so
in
terrible.
NFTs and crypto and fucking and
Think of all the
trading
businesses that
cards.
like died out when the internet came around. Like there used to be like phone lines for everything
Yeah,
or like mail order shit.
yeah. There used to be the catalogs that you could take out the little stickers and put it on another piece of paper to order movies or CDs. Remember that?
I participated in that. That's
Yeah, that was the shit,
Columbia
bro.
House.
Yes,
Yeah.
those you could at least have a great time with the stickers, even if you
It's
never got the
also
shit.
it was also a scam because like I would just like get like 6 or 8 CDs or whatever, never
Yeah.
pay it, and then it just like went on my dad's credit, and then like I would try it again in a few months. That's
But you
how I
know what,
got my
dude?
first music CDs.
I do remember though. I think we're romanticizing a little bit because
Why?
you would have to go. It would be Friday. You would get off work, or
Nah, I
your
love going to
mom.
Blockbuster.
You would go to Blockbuster and walk around for an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. Pay $5 per movie. Rent like
It
three
wasn't five
movies.
bucks. You can get like 3 movies for 9.99, I think.
It was something like that. But then
Unless it was, you're right. Maybe the new releases were more.
you rent it for like 2 days, and then after 2 days, you have to, if you
Yeah.
don't return it, they charge you like $42.
Bro,
And
it
for a
sucks that
video,
like you rented it on Friday. It's like this shit's due back Sunday afternoon. And if you
and you
don't
can,
go turn it in, you owe more
and
money.
right now, bro, I can literally just go to fucking like fucking the Pirate Bay and download the entire fucking Columbia, like the entire Paramount Pictures archives in like
True.
2 hours.
It is pretty crazy that like think about the fact that we have like everything at our disposal now. Like
But
you would
yeah,
kill
dude.
for that access back. And you would been like your brain would have exploded from like
Yeah,
realize like
yeah.
the possibility of that.
I do remember, dude. Whenever we first got like LimeWire and shit, and you could actually like start downloading shit.
Yeah.
It was like a little bit of shift in my brain about like, oh shit, like this is like different. What's happening? Like
Yeah.
this is like a paradigm shift. It felt weird. You know.
Hmm.
And then when we got DSL, that felt even weirder. Like, okay, this is now convenient.
I think when like the paradigm shift with streaming, right?
Yeah,
Like actually being able to like stream content on Netflix. I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Because I used to even get the DVDs
Me
mailed to
too.
me,
Yeah,
but
bro. I used
yeah.
to. I think it was there was one movie that it was like the Pokemon
You
movie or
just kept
something that
renting it.
it just kept saying yeah re-renting because I was too lazy to put it in the mail. And then at one point it was just like it's still there. I don't even know if I looked somewhere if it's still checked out to me because I never returned it.
Wait, like wouldn't they also try to blockbuster you that if you didn't return it, you just kept it for like $40?
Yeah, yeah. Because at some point it would be like fucking. It's been 14 weeks.
Yeah.
I remember one
This
time
is yours now.
one time me and my dad, bro, my dad took me to Blockbuster to rent a movie, and every fucking late fee for the last like 8 months came, and we owed like $84. $84 to fucking Blockbuster. Hey, that fucking serves him right, bro. Because if it had been 8 months since he last saw me, hey, we've been racking up the fucking fees since you were gone.
I'm sorry that he took you to Blockbuster and they wouldn't let him rent it because he owed and he had to pay all the fees.
Oh, he paid all the fucking fees, bro.
Bro, and this is like I'm assuming in like in the early 2000s where like that's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Oh
$84 is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
three to $400 in today's money.
You
To get
could
one
just
movie,
you
to get
could,
one 2 hour movie
yeah.
for my son to watch.
Bro, I remember whenever I discovered libraries at a late time in my life.
Like
In real,
renting a movie for free.
yeah, yes. In kind of in relation to what was going on here, I think I was like 10 or 11, bro, and I
Yeah.
would go to the Casa View Library
R.I.P.
and R.I.P. and I would rent just rated R shit, bro. I think I saw the first like 5 seasons of The Sopranos were rented from Casa View Library. The
Uh,
library just gave me
to a
the
kid,
just
to a
gave me
fucking
the to a
kid.
10-year-old kid, bro. She just gave me the shit. It was just like, all right, thank you.
She saw you in your Tony Soprano polo.
Bro, straight up just like fucking sex scenes, like no non Nobody knew either. Like my mom, she wouldn't monitor any of the shit I was watching or
10-year-old
whatever.
Hyro just goes home and you just hear, yeah. Oh wait, no, that was the Shield. The
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It was
lemon
fucking
head.
awesome, bro.
Wait, so you would go home, your mom's like fucking working, and you're
Yeah,
just
my
sitting in
mom's
the
tired,
room
bro. She
watching
like gets home,
Sopranos.
cooks, and then like if she even looks at the screen, it's just people speaking English, like saying horrible shit, but she doesn't know. She doesn't even
But like
speak
every
any of
other scene would be like bada bing, bro.
it.
Like the fucking ratio of regular scene you can get away with like nudity was not
Yeah.
very much.
No, it wasn't. Like if she had ever spent like a solid 2 minutes just sitting and looking at the screen, she would very quickly see like this is not a kids show. But dude, but no, the thing is like I don't even think the librarians like they must have just
Yeah.
not known what the Sopranos was yet.
Right, right.
So they were just like, oh, Sopranos, like some Italian, probably like a Italian. Oh, he wants to watch The Godfather. That's fine,
Oh, he
you
wants
know.
to it's about music.
It's about pasta, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's where I saw the first like, not even kidding, like 1 to 3 seasons of The Sopranos.
Your mom's just like, qué trabajador, bien inteligente, mi hijo. I
Aprendiendo
understand.
inglés, muy bien.
Yeah, aprendiendo inglés. And now look, it's shaped the way you talk. Hey, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I tell my mom, just get the fuck out of here so much. No, yeah, she did it.
Non-fungible tokens.
That's the one thing too, dude. With my kids, and at least has
You
given me
talk Italian to them?
a little bit more wary of the shit they see, like on the internet. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
right.
they'll probably still figure out ways to hold shit, to fucking get around,
Yeah.
like just like any teenager will. But at the very least, I'll know, like, okay, I need to monitor the internet a little bit because even now, bro, fucking you scroll on a Twitter thing and the next one is like a beheading. Like it's not like they fucking that shit's on the Twitter. Like it's still out there. Like the gore and sexuality and all this
Well,
shit.
like now is like, I mean, especially you knowing IT, it's like, bro, I mean, you're in charge of your Wi-Fi. You see every activity that's in the house or
Yeah,
will be able
yeah.
to, so it'll be
Well, it's
easier
not.
for you.
Yeah,
But you're right,
it's
like
not
our
only.
parents didn't know shit.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what channels we had.
Well, I think it would have been better if even if my mom had known, and even if she was like, "Hey, I can't. I know I can't block all this shit, but I'm just letting you know if you're watching like gore or shit like that, it's gonna fuck with your head."
Yeah.
Like I feel like that
Oh,
would have been
for
enough for
sure.
me to be like, "Oh yeah, I shouldn't watch like cartel beheadings." Like
Right.
that's not
Yeah,
the best thing.
you were just literally I mean that's old YouTube, right? It's just like, oh, here's a decapitation.
Well, yeah, and live leak and all that shit too, dude. Like that shit used to just be like just there. Like there was no
It's
warning, there
funny.
was no nothing.
How
It's
do
just
we
like you go
gravitate
there.
or how do we even learn this? Because I remember some of the very first websites I would go to when I was like a teenager with Whiteside, actually. It's like, oh, here's rotten.com. Or
Well,
here's like,
it's through word of mouth, dude. Because that's what kids show
yeah.
each other, like, right? So like, kids will be like, "Hey, bro, go to this fucking like website,
Hey,
and it's a
check this out, bro.
porno,"
Check this
or
out. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hey, bro, go to
bro, bro. I was
whitehouse.com.
like, I was like fucking, I was like 9 or 10 years old, just watching straight up like 45-year-old women's fucking buttholes, dude. Just like, whoa, this is great.
Just like I'm not going to school.
And my mom just like had no idea whatsoever
Qué
what's happening.
inteligente, mijo. Yeah.
Eres un buen niño.
I feel like that's like the collective shared like
Yeah,
memory of like every dude. It's just like,
yeah,
qué bueno.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
yeah,
Just watching like just straight up the most horrific fucking
just, just,
video on.
yeah.
Just straight up downloading like fucking LimeWire viruses onto the computer,
Bro,
having to fucking factory reset it every 2 seconds.
as a 10-year-old, I was like, how did I have a computer and like was allowed to be like Well, I guess no one. They don't know
They
what
just didn't. They
LimeWire
didn't
is. I
know,
was like,
bro.
how
And
did I know
probably
what LimeWire was?
to their credit, dude, I don't think it was. I don't think it was that bad until like the internet kind of
True,
took
true,
off a
true,
little
true.
bit. I think it
Yeah.
was just like they had no idea that they probably were like, no, eso es ilegal. Like showing shit to little kids on the internet. That's illegal. Like
You
they
know
probably didn't
what?
know it could happen.
I remember like vividly being like, "Hey, Dad, I figured out a way to get music," and then he like went and bought me like a CDRW drive to get installed into my
Yeah,
computer,
that's
and bought
badass.
me CDs. And then I was like, and then I just made him CDs too. I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
badass,
yeah,
dude.
well, this is gonna work for us.
Yeah, that's badass.
Here's a
That's
bunch of
badass.
cumbia. But then I killed the computer by downloading stuff, bro. So,
Yeah.
it worked both ways.
You downloaded too many
Too
.exes.
many, not many .dxes, bro. I was like, hey,
.mp3.exe.
they got me because it's .mp3, but then they put a bunch of spaces so you don't see the .exe until it's too late.
And the funny thing is too, like even when you would run it, it would be like, "Do you want to run this .exe?" You'd be like,
Yeah, I'm
"Yeah,
like,
just
yeah.
download it."
just just show it.
I want to know who, like, the people who design, who fucking wrote those like early computer programs, dude. Because
Yeah.
there was very little way.
Why'd you put malicious code in it?
There was no ransomware or nothing back then. It was just
No,
like, let me fuck up a computer,
let
you
me
know.
open up your disk drive without you knowing.
But it's like, why are you like? What's the point? Just to ruin people's days at that point? You're never gonna see the
You
reaction.
you're right. It was literally like, let me ruin a local storage computer.
Yeah.
Like
Let me
all your
delete System
documents.
32 on your shit.
Yeah. Let me not let you start up your computer.
Like where your grandma like stored all her fucking last images of the family.
God, sucks. Dude, for real. I was literally lost photos. Like like those kid stuff. I was like, gosh, why? Do you still have any of your old desktops, like the big towers?
I'll have to check my mom's garage, which is the last place I remember where we had a
You
e
gotta,
machines. It might still be there.
yeah, you gotta grab that, take that to your house before they throw it away.
Dude, I really don't. So for my at least for the e machines, it we got 10 minutes left though.
All right.
For that e machines, I remember that towards the end of it, it would there must have been some kind of like virus that was in the BIOS or something because I was like resetting it like every 3 days, like just fucking factory resetting it. It would work
Wait,
good for like a day or two, and then it would just like slow the fuck down dirty.
you would do like the system restore where you like go back to like
No, I
factory
would do
settings?
like fact like reformat the hard drive like to where it's back to like we just bought it from the store, and
And
then
then like
after
there's nothing on it.
yeah, and then after 2 days it would be back to like fucking crawling. So either the hard drive was
No.
now in retrospect it was probably hard drive failure, but it was just like
Yeah.
all I would do is just download fucking uh, cheat code walkthroughs for like Resident Evil 2.
And you're like, I gotta play and hurry up before the computer dies.
Bro, I remember one time, you would buy the fucking printers that are worth like $40, but like the ink is
Yeah.
$250.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I remember one time we bought a printer, or we had a printer, and even though I had access to it on the internet through GameFAQs.com, like
You wanted to print it out.
a whole like 300 page like manual for like fucking Grand Theft Auto 3 or something, I still wanted to print it out. And so I just fucking wasted like 400 pages of my mom's fucking printer paper.
You know what sucks too? Whenever
Uh,
you print it out, it also prints out like the ads like on the sides of the shit. So you're just printing out like websites with bad framing and like just like stupid ads.
just HTML fucking bullshit.
And then yeah, and I remember doing it too, and I'm just like, damn, my parents worked like 5 hours just to afford that ink.
Bro, and I don't
Like,
know if it is nostalgia or not, but I do remember that the fucking like here I'm gonna go to GameFAQs.com. I haven't been there in fucking 50
okay.
years.
Go ahead and
But
print out a couple of manuals real quick, just for nostalgia's sake.
I remember even here I'll share my screen with you. But even the I remember the fucking can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the fucking like manuals. Like they would have like this really cool. I guess it's because they couldn't have, it was just all HTML or some shit. So
Yeah.
they would just do the designs with like the characters, like the backslashes, and they would make that into like a zombie or something. You know what I'm
No
saying? Like,
way.
yeah, they would like
Yeah,
with
like when you would
backslashes.
like when you would see it like in Notepad or something, but they would use like
Yeah,
the characters to make shit. A ver.
exactly. Let's
I'm
see.
surprised that this game fact still looks like as if we're in
Yeah, I
2002.
kind of like that. I kind of like that shit, dude.
Hey, game what? Like Fairy Boy.
I remember one time, bro. I think I've told this story 1,000 times. One time I went to GameFAQs on the computer in the
Still on
library
the
at
queue room.
middle school. Yeah. And it was just straight up. Dude, and that's the thing, too. There was no, like, warning. There was just, like, straight up gay porn.
Also, dude, this is like 2003, so like the school did not have like a firewall
There
or
was no
anything.
firewall at all, bro.
Barely had access.
See, look,
Wait, I think you've
bro,
told me
this is
this.
what
You
I'm
were
talking
literally at the
about.
VA library,
See,
right?
this shit is probably like, you see,
That's
that's Nemesis. That's supposed to be Nemesis.
Are you up to the challenge?
But see, bro, this is kind of cool. Like, somebody fucking sat
Yeah.
down and wrote this shit,
This is
and they
art.
wrote it.
This is art, bro.
Look, this is supposed to be like the menu, bro. You know?
People can't this is like an art form that's lost now.
Yeah.
Now you don't even get this. You get a video full of fucking ads that they're getting money out of, like a 30
Yeah.
minute tutorial.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
true,
I
bro.
missed this. I missed this.
Ah, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, dude. I do miss this shit. And for something like this, I would just print the shit out of it, the entire fucking
Yeah.
800-page
But then you
thing.
have it forever. So
Look,
like,
look at
if
see,
the
they do the
computer
math,
dies,
bro.
that is
This is like
cool.
fucking before back in the day. People with autism used to just do this shit instead of join the red pill movement.
Right, exactly.
The fuck?
This is what's contributed to that.
Yeah, like they would do this, and then like they would fucking get a job in tech, and like still like marry the fucking the
Data
secretary or some
entry,
shit, and have like
right, who
18
also had
kids.
autism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now they fucking shoot up schools and join the Andrew fucking Tate Academy or whatever the fuck.
It's bad. I just saw that school shooting in Tennessee or wherever. It's just like this black kid that got indoctrinated into alt-right. He
Oh
was
yeah,
like a
that's
white supremacist.
insane, bro. That's
Like this is
insane.
like we're like beyond like understanding
That's
this.
like the true woke mind virus shit, bro. Like there's no
Right,
fucking
right.
like it's like, bro, people who are out there just God, I hate the red
I'm
pill, bro. And the thing is, too, bro, I feel like I was a little bit close to that shit too, because I remember being like, I remember just like doing. I think I talked
loving
with Ed
Trump.
about this, going through like the MGTOW shit, like going on Reddit and looking at
Oh,
like,
right, right.
oh, like men going their own way content. And I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, women like being like fucking 21 and like worried about women, like
Mm-hmm.
women divorcing men. Like if I had that had nothing to do with me at all, bro. It's like the
Yeah.
fuck, dude. But being like, yeah,
Oh, I
that's
just
kind of
realized
fucked
we're still
up.
on Twitch.
Why am I on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I've been streaming this whole time, bro.
I
Content,
didn't
you got to
realize
do
that.
it.
Love content. Bro, need to just create more content.
I think
So we're
that's.
gonna do this more on the reg, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it next Friday, bro. I mean, we don't have to go
I'm
like
down.
2, 3 hours or whatever, but let's just do like
Nah,
an hour and a half.
I insist. I insist.
Oh, thank you, because I insist too.
8 hours. Let's call into work actually and just put in a work shift on Twitch.
Let's just do it during work. Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, what if we just stream as we're working? Just me getting yelled at by my boss.
You're like, hold on, chat. Chat, am I
Hold
crazy
on,
or was that
chat.
bullshit? Just like
Yeah, can
immediately.
you believe it? Yeah, yeah, like I'm piping in the audio of him like lecturing me.
You're asking chat like, hey guys, how do you fucking how do I talk to this? I don't even know what you do actually. How do I talk to this developer?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just laughing at like thinking of like waiting on a Zoom call, but like I'm also streaming it on Twitch. So like
Yeah.
they're seeing my screen, they're seeing people join.
You're streaming your work day.
Yeah.
That would be funny,
My
bro.
my Twitch stream just joins all my work calls. Like when you're on camera for work, like you've got a background and like you're like on the tripod camera, like
Yeah, and like as you're talking to your boss, like text to speech comes in, and it's like this fucking gay loser, just like about your boss, and it just plays a loud ding. Tell him to shut up, and you're just like, oh, excuse me. Sorry,
oh
guys.
gosh.
I'm just gonna pause for a second. Just like people just donating. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
It's like literally like he starts noticing that like as he's having a conversation with me, like I'm also like like explaining things in the background or just like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yep.
yeah.
And then you hear bling, bling,
Yeah, he just hears like fucking like donos, and every 2 seconds you're like, all right, oh, thanks for the dono, thanks for the sub, John, thanks for the follow. While you're talking about
yeah.
like the fucking next
Kidding.
sprint or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And they're giving me like, oh Jesus, that's a good bit. We need to continue that.
That's not a bit, bro. Just do it.
It's real life.
All right, bro. Like, yeah, let's talk next. I'm not even gonna edit this, dude, because that I feel like that always like slows me down. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
post
yeah,
shit, call it Irvin and
yeah.
Hyro, talk about
Makes
Trump
sense.
and then the Sopranos and all this bullshit. And what I will do
Yeah.
is like
Trump and
splice it
tech.
up for TikToks. That's where the real content is.
That's where the money is.
Give me the money.
Give me the money. Good to talk
All
to you,
right, bro.
brother.
Yes, bro.
All
All
right.
right, I'll
Good
talk to
night.
you, man. All right.
All right. Bye.
Night.